into some of the things we have talked about. Top 7 trends by Orimas Polis and published November 2021. This seems to be a LinkedIn blog, which is to some extent very credible based on the weight of LinkedIn. And so you can check this and say, according to the author, the 7 trends in the last, in digital media in the last 6 years or 5 years. And then you can say one is chatbots. Almost all websites have chatbots now. Chatbots are the top right, down right corner. You always see most websites will have a pop-up chatbot that can engage site users. So it's becoming very prevalent. That is one. Personalization is another trend that's been growing for the past few years. Brands give customers more control over how they interact with them as users. You also have interactive digital marketing. It's also another trend. So social media distribution is another trend. Social media algorithms, which include social media algorithms, spam filters, social media influencers, all this. And the 5th one is voice search. Every year, voice search grows by 20%. That will be your key finding, and then you just drop your key findings and your augmented reality and virtual reality. Facebook has gone into Meta. They're looking into Meta. Probably they are not there already. They're only trying to play the space. But all things being equal, Facebook, Meta is still the leading tech firm when it in terms of virtual reality. They've got one of the finest technologies in that realm, which is Oculus range of products. Oculus Go, Oculus Rift, Oculus Quest, and you can engage, fantastically. Like the lady here, you'll be transformed into another realm, and it makes you question whether this world is actually as real as we think it is. So will explain, and inclusivity. That is also another trend. If you search more, you see this wouldn't be the exhaustive list. This is somebody's own compilation. You can then compare how many lists you include what this individual has included in his own finding. So you can compare. Some people will also include search engine itself, being included on most websites. That you will find as many trends as possible that you might want to. But this will give you an opportunity, to start something on your trend analysis. Okay, your trend analysis, and then you can then do your own, discovery gap analysis, your own independent gap analysis. Tell us about your awareness of this and how much of this trend you are able to demonstrate. So tell us in graphical form. Then in view of my role as a digital marketer, I want to say that I am about 50 to 70% compliant in the trend. I've seen some of these trends in place, and I will also want to include them as part of my project. So maybe 1 or 2 of these latest trends will be included in my plan, and also I will also execute them. How I've executed them will be shown in one of my projects or in the development of my website or blog site, and the optimization of my social media as we progressed. So then you can then, state probably search search and that can be me. Then I can give a little profile about myself, that defines, what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. We haven't completed the aspect of the analysis, but this, if you don't discover yourself, then you won't be able to set a benchmark at the later hand. But some of the analysis you will include will include identifying your audience, identifying your competitor, identifying how strong they are, how you can then make use of the opportunities available to build what they haven't. So you first need to identify your own strengths and capacity. In the past 10 years, I have been this and that and that and that. Acquiring knowledge and becoming, towards, leading me towards a career in digital marketing. You finish that narrative, hoping to become an expert in digital marketing. Towards, okay, let's just make this towards becoming an expert in digital marketing, okay? Can change the design depending towards becoming your own formats could be different, your own wordings could be could be different. You just be creative. Okay, so towards becoming an expert in DM, and then you can list or discuss, depends on list whatever strength and opportunity that you have. But do what we call a gap analysis of yourself. Discover yourself. Yes, please.